says, Mandla M just proposed to his now girlfriend, Miss Universe 2025, Melissa Naimuli, after a short period of time, where else he dated City Sesla actress, co-producer and business partner Tumi Masemula for 16 years. But allegedly he had no intentions of marrying her. According to Masemula, his excuse was the fact that he didn't believe in marriage in the first place and viewed it as only a piece of paper as opposed to the highest level of commitment. This comes months after Tumi went on the Engineer My Life podcast with Lungelo, and explained why she had to end her relationship with Mandla N after 2 kids because essentially they were doing everything married couples do but didn't want to marry her. After spending 16 years with her partner and helping build the now successful Black Brain production company, Tumi shockingly revealed that she left the relationship with nothing and had to move back to her mother's house. She shared that when the relationship ended, she took 2.2 million from their business account, money she believed was rightfully her 50% share. However, she was later accused of stealing, her accounts frozen and money returned, leaving her with nothing. Now, guys, I will just show you pictures of who Mandla N is, and that would help you to understand where this is going. Now, 16 years is a very long time. It is a very long time, guys, and this is just gonna break her. This is a so messed up situation. I just don't even know where to start. But I will start where I can, guys. And I just think that in as much as we can blame Mandla for this, it takes two to tango. So it's both their fault, And these people spent 16 years and they were not married in these 16 years. Now, this situation is super tough. When a man invests 16 years in a relationship and then leaves, it's often a complex mix of factors. Now, I'm just going to look at the possible factors to this, but women, I just want to give you this love note. For the mere fact that something like this is happening, it shows that as women, there is something we're not learning. I would advise for you as a woman to educate yourself with the psychology and familiarize yourself with how men think, the psychology of men and how men view things. How are you gonna know that? There are videos on YouTube. You can listen to Mr. Steve Harvey, read the books. It is very important and it might save you from your time that is gonna be wasted, your love and the traumas that you're gonna receive in the relationship that you are in. Look at the relationship that you are in and really ask yourself, is it worth it? And I'm going to say this, and I'm just going to firmly say this. There is no relationship that should be 3 years. A maximum should be 2 years. And 2 years is even a long time. When a man meets you, he knows instantly if he wants to marry you or if he does not want to marry you. So you can waste your time all you want. I would say just 6 months is enough. And in that 6 months, on the 6th month, you have to ask your man, your partner that you are with, so where is this going? You deserve to know. Guys, if you're someone who used public transport before, you don't just get into the taxi and just fold your hands and look at the driver and believe that this driver knows where I'm going. When you get into the taxi, you have to acknowledge and tell the driver that I'm going in this place. Please leave me. This is my destination. The driver is not a mind reader that will tell you, oh, I see, you are smiling like this. It means you are going to this place. No, you tell the driver, this is where I'm going, this is my destination. So as a woman, it is well within your right to ask a man, politely ask him, where is this going? What is the destination of this? After 6 months, and when you see that he's not doing anything to what he promised to do, leave politely. Don't waste your time. Guys, as a woman, time is currency. Your time is your currency, okay? Because 16 years is a long time. She could have spent her 20s, her late 20s, and maybe she's in her 30s. She spent her youthful days and youthful years chasing something that was never meant to be and that was never going to change. You can never reverse 16 years. Never. So invest your time in right things. She would have maybe started her own business in these 16 years or started whatever that she had a goal of starting. While on that note, women, I advise for you to go and watch Acrimony 3 times. I watched Acrimony for the first time, my emotions were high. The second time I watched it, I was looking at who's wrong, the guy is wrong, and so back and so forth. The third time when I watched it, I learned the lesson. And time again, I watch Acrimony. Acrimony is the best lesson for a woman. I think it's the best movie that teaches women and men a lesson. You can blame the guy all you want, but the guy always stood with his dreams. For the woman, she took her dreams and gave it to the man. She gave this man finances, financed his career, and when this man saw his breakthrough and got into his breakthrough, he left her without even fighting for a year. And some will say, but he did compensate her, but it does not equate to the time and the emotional damage that he did. All he had to do was to rebuild her just as he broke her, right? Now, Mandla N's company is very successful, and he proposed and now has a new partner. Mind you, they share 2 kids, allegedly. Now everything is alleged, just to be safe. So guys, I want you to know as women that men are different from us. Men don't think the way we think. Okay? That is why men would sometimes even forget their birthdays. Numbers to them, it does not matter. As long as it's not money, it does not matter to them. Now, Mr. Harvey once said something that was very profound, and he said that when a man is not financially stable, he is not himself. He is not 100% himself. Let me just put it like that. He said when a man is not financially stable, not where he wants to be financially, that man is a very dangerous man. I want you to digest that and think that through. Men are very careful when it comes to finances, okay? And the reason I say that men sometimes even forget their birthday, they don't value like years. That is why most of the time when you hear women, they will keep on emphasizing, we've been together for 6 years, we've been together for 7 years. And when you ask her partner, how long have you been together for? The partner, a man will say, maybe 5, 6 years. I don't know, I'm not sure, but around that range, 5 or 6 years. He is not sure, because men, they don't value years. You can stay with a man for 20 years, and when he sees that, okay, I want to marry that one, he would leave you in a blink of an eye. A man that is with you for more than 2 years, that is not your man. That is why I say, as a woman, 6 months is the maximum. Actually, it should be 6 months. You should not be spending 5 years with a man that is not proposing to you, that is not marrying you. And you will say, marriage is just a piece of a paper. Look at this. She walked away with nothing. She has 2 kids. There is no court that is ever gonna beg her. Marriage is a piece of a paper that gives you power and legal advice to what's rightfully yours. You have kids with this person. I say rightfully yours for a reason. Because you have a kid with this person, you have to look after these kids. You have to feed these kids. This is not your responsibility alone as a woman. So it is very important, women, to really prioritize yourself. And guys, on that note, women, I want you to stop listening to women online who would come and tell you that what you desire as a man is invalid. There are some women who are misogynists who would go on the internet and say women who want men to provide for them are gold diggers. Women who want billionaires, they are gold diggers. Stop listening to women like that. Those are the women who are bad-mouthing women to uplift men. If you see that there is a problem in the society and you want to fix that problem, at least don't be biased when fixing that problem. You can't be blaming everything on women and uplifting men. If you see that there's a problem, look at both sides. Don't be biased about it. There are men who are capable of doing certain things. There are women who are capable of doing certain things. Address both genders. Don't be coming at women. There are women who would come and say, Women, if you are a woman and you have your desires that I want to get married to a very wealthy man, I want to have this, I want to have that, there would be women and men attacking you for that. But when a man declares his desires that I'm a father of 4 and I want to get married to a virgin, everyone, including women in the room, will applaud that man. Why is it that women are criticized for their desires and the way and their visions, but some men are applauded for their desires and wishes? There is no balance there. So as a woman, stop listening to women like that who will tell you that when you want a rich man for yourself, you are a gold digger. That is foolishness. Because these women who would go on the internet and criticize women for their desires and their wishes, they are creating boundaries and they even themselves can never reach. You can never marry a man who is poor. No, let's be honest. You can never marry a man who is poor. And on men's side, men would never marry a woman who has 6 kids. Now let's level this so that we'll be well balanced. No woman would ever want to marry a man who's poor. And there is no man in this world who would want to marry a mother of 6 children or 7 children. Let's balance this and not be biased about it. So if you're a woman, if you want yourself a wealthy man who has everything and who loves you unconditionally, that's what you want. Go after that. Don't be building a man for someone else, because most of the time when you are building a man, you are obviously building him for someone else. The statement that I made at the beginning of this video was because of this. That man specifically told the host that you will never want to be reminded of poverty and where you come from. A woman who was with you when you had nothing, she is a constant reminder of the poverty and where you come from. Now, this is what you need to know about men. Men want to feel like heroes and they want to be in control. So how can you be a hero to someone who knows your flaws? Really, how can you be a hero? Guys, would you ever look at Superman the same if you knew Superman's flaws? Superman is a hero to kids. How would it look if kids knew that Superman was borrowing toothpaste next door? Would they ever look at Superman the same again? Never. So that is why some men, when they got married when they was not financially stable, and when they are finally financially stable, you would find them cheating. And they're cheating with young women, beautiful, young, innocent girls. You will find them cheating. Not all men, but some men. And you'll be asking yourself, but this man is married, why is he cheating? And I'm not condoning the behavior. No, I'm not. But I'm just stating the fact and something that we see every day. He would go and cheat with young women. And when he gets in that relationship with those young girls, you will see him providing. You will see him providing, I want you to go to this apartment, move into this apartment. He is paying the rent, he's paying for the food, the accommodation, shelter, everything. He is a hero to this woman, and that boosts a man's ego. Because why? Men want to be heroes and they want to protect and be in control. It's in their nature. We can never fight that. And to women, you are not wrong, sister, for wanting that man that you want. If you want a multimillionaire man, go for that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, that your wishes and your desires are invalid. Even if it's a woman telling you that, don't listen to that. Whatever you want matters. Whatever you desire, it matters. Look at this woman right now. She's going to be everywhere in all the podcasts sharing this 16-year journey. It is never going to help her with anything, as there is nothing to back her. There is no court that will ever hear her pleas. The only thing she might get is maybe child's maintenance for the kids, but no spousal support for her. She must forget. Men don't reason the way we reason as women. Get that. Our roles complement each other. They don't compete with each other. So go read books. Read books of Mr. Steve Harvey. Listen to Mr. Steve Harvey if you are not a person who likes to read. Go to YouTube. Watch YouTubes that would help you to be informed and educated about a man's psychology. Because men don't prioritize things that we prioritize. A man can get in his 40s, be in his 40s, and when he's financially stable and want someone who's extremely young. to start afresh and leave you like that. You are in your 40s and you are looking at this man to propose to you. He is never gonna propose, and in fact he goes and proposes to someone else. Ladies, be vigilant and stop building men. It is never gonna work out. Even the people who are in this thing, what is it called, ukipit. If uyazi ukuthi ukipitile right now, be sure that that man is never gonna marry you.